Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ask Evette. And today we have a question. What is the meaning of teeth that holds bacteria and infection?
Hi, and thank you for sending me this awesome question. And here is your answer.
Hi, everyone. Evette Rose here, founder of Metaphysical Anatomy Technique, which is a gentle, graceful healing technique that's designed to help you to shift trauma, stress, anxiety, depression, wherever it is that you feel stuck in your life, self-sabotage, secondary gains, but in a way that's very gentle and very graceful, in a way you also don't have to talk about the trauma, you don't need to remember the root causes of it, and you also don't have to relive the past in order to shift it. And you can find out so much more at evetterose.com. And guys, welcome to Ask Evette. I'm so excited to be connecting here with you today. And we have a really great question. And it is, what is the psychosomatic meaning of teeth that carries bacteria and infection? This is a really great question because this is a challenge that actually a lot of people really struggle with. And when we look at the metaphysical side of it, most of you know me for my work, Metaphysical Anatomy, this big book that's about 679 medical elements where I talk about the psychosomatic and emotional stress behind certain elements and psychological disorders as well. And so when we look at teeth here, for example, so here you'll see I have teeth here, big section and part of it. So normally how you would use this book in this context is you'll be looking at teeth problems, and you can also page and go to bacteria problems as well. But because all this information is in my head, I wrote this. So let's just quickly have a brief clarification in terms of what's the patterns here behind this. Now, when we look at teeth, teeth is all about joy. It's about what makes you happy. It's also about how strong convicted and how strong you stand in your own conviction, right? How confident you feel within that. How strong do you feel in terms of your confidence and how you show up, how confidently you show up in life. When we look at bacteria now, we look at feelings of shame, humiliation, and regret. When we look at infection, we now look at points and patterns of maybe suppressed anger. We're looking at suppressed resentment. We're also looking at suppressed boundaries. Now, if we bring these three together, what we're looking at is a potential situation maybe where you feel that there's something or someone or circumstances in your environment, your dynamic, that is deeply suppressing your joy in life, that has maybe traumatized you, maybe a lot of stress is taking place, maybe there's things that happened that you wanted to say or didn't say, and there's a deep amount of regret, or maybe someone made you feel a lot of shame associated with that as well. You feel very shameful, but perhaps for how you're feeling. There's something that's making you really unhappy in your life, but you feel too shameful to express a boundary towards that. You haven't found your self-worth in terms of how you can express yourself within that. And that is where the infection's coming in. It's now telling you you're staying too long in this situation, and it's just not okay anymore. It's time for a change, it's time for a shift, and it's time for you to completely shape and shift that around. So that is the short version of what I have there. So you can find out so much more here in this book as well. And just to give you a short, brief paragraph here around teeth problems is you seem to feel stuck in a time lapse. You feel resistant to move forward in life and away from debilitating and self-sabotaging patterns. You're depriving yourself of joy, happiness, and fun. You feel that others are always more entitled to have fun and express themselves freely, but you're not. And so there's so much more that's going on that can give you really great tips in terms of how for you to start to reclaim and reestablish your quality of life and your happiness as well. And guys, you can find out so much more at evetterose.com. Join me also for my events. And until next time, be the light that you are.
Guys, so there you have it. There is the answer to your question. And also remember, keep sending these really great questions, because your questions will also perhaps, trigger answers that can help so many other people that might be in the same place where they maybe feel stuck in their life. And awareness of a problem is a problem to have solved. And with that information, you can take active steps to start to create the life that you want, and to also know and understand where your blocks and challenges potentially could be. So guys, also remember to check out the description box here at the bottom also for all our upcoming events, and also remember to hit the notification button here that you subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all these awesome questions that are being asked and also the answers that I provide for you. So guys, keep sending these questions, and until next time, be the light that you are.